Welcome. Let's start with types of antenna. There are 6 types of antenna that I have mentioned on the slide, and I have referred a book called Antenna Theory by Constantine A. Balani. The Constantine A. Balani, this is the only book which is a good standard, actually, as per my knowledge. So from that book, I'm getting the content, whatever I'm presenting here on those many slides. I'm getting it from this antenna theory book, Constantine A. Balani. Let's start with. There are 6 types of antenna. First one is wire antenna, then aperture antenna. Third is microstrip array antenna, reflector antenna, and lens antenna. So in this first chapter, we are not going to have a detailed discussion about every type of antenna. Here, as an introduction, I will just show you some examples of wire antenna, some examples of aperture antenna, or some examples of reflector antenna. I will just show you how wire antenna looks like, how aperture antenna looks like, what kind of microstrip antenna is there. So it is an overview of types of antenna. As we go on studying second chapter, third chapter, and fourth chapter, and so on, and then you will come to know the detailed analysis and design of every type of antenna. For the time being, just have a look how wire antenna looks like. What is the microstrip antenna? Let's start with first one, that is wire antenna. See, dipole. A simple dipole is a kind of wire antenna. Look at this. That part is an antenna. That's what this is. What transmission line is. It can be a coaxial line or simply a connector. Transmission. What is the role of transmission line? To carry the signal and feed to the antenna. If this is the antenna, then a feed line or transmission line has a job to feed the input signal to the antenna. So like this is a feed for the dipole, and this is actual dipole. Look at this, it's a single wire. Look at the helix antenna. This is a single wire which is wounded. Look at the structure. It's a single wire, and that's why it is a wire antenna. Agreed? Look at this. It is a circular square loop antenna. Look at this. What is this? It's a wire. It's a wire, and this is what a transmission line is. So transmission line is feeding signal to the antenna. And what is the actual structure of the antenna? It's a loop. It's a wire which is bent like a loop. And the name they have given is circular loop. It can be square, it can be triangular. You just need to have a wire which is wound. Look at this. I'm drawing a circular loop. That is also loop antenna. So basically, a wire is radiating or receiving an electromagnetic signal. Fold the wire, it becomes an antenna. See, here the wire is folded in half in this direction, half in this direction. It becomes a dipole. If there is a single wire and connect a ground, you connect a feed here, it will become a monopole. Look at this. It becomes a monopole. It becomes a helix. So a single wire can work as an antenna. And then next is aperture antenna. Aperture means I'm talking about the area. Look at this area. I'm talking about the 3D structure. This is an area. This, look at this. This is an area that we are talking about. This here, it is an area. Is it? Aperture means an area. Now this structure looks like a pyramid. That's why they have given name as pyramidal horn. It looks like a cone, and that's why it is conical horn. Basically, those all are horn type of antennas. Is it? Look at this, a rectangular waveguide. Now for the time being, don't think about what is waveguide. When we start studying microwave, in the third or maybe second chapter, then you will come to know what is waveguide. But for the time being, it is a rectangle. It looks like a rectangle structure. So that's why it is rectangular waveguide. You feed a signal from here and you will get transmitted signal here. Look at this. Feed the signal to this pyramidal horn here somewhere. You will get electromagnetic waves coming out from this area, and this is what actual aperture. The horn antenna, you feed this horn antenna somewhere here, you will get electromagnetic waves coming out from this mouth of the cone, right? So those all are types of aperture antenna. Next, I'm just showing you how aperture antenna looks like. I'm just showing you how those wire antennas looks like. That's what it is. Next type. Now we have to rush our speed. We'll increase our speed. We'll conclude it as soon as possible. Now the next step is rectangular microstrip antenna. See, I'm having circular microstrip antenna also. The main thing is we are talking about microstrip antenna. Is it the alternate name for this microstrip antenna is a patch, P-A-T-C-H. Look at this. Sometimes it is referred as patch antenna instead of microstrip antenna. People used to have this name, alternate name as patch antenna. Now look at this. This is actual antenna. This is actual patch. It is a square patch, a rectangular patch. And here in second image where I am showing circular microstrip antenna, look at this. This is a circular patch. It means this is actual antenna. Is it? You can feed this antenna or this antenna. Look at this. So first come to the rectangular antenna. Is it? Now in case of rectangular microstrip antenna, this is effective antenna, and for this antenna I am providing feed line here. It means this is a transmission line. Is it? Somewhere here I have to connect a SMA connector or maybe coaxial connector, whatever. We are not going to enter into the types of connector for this time at least. So connect a connector here, and this is a transmission line which may have impedance of 50 ohm. And we are using connector. Generally, a Russian standard, we use a connector of 50 ohm. So this transmission line will have 50 ohm resistance, and this electrical signal is fed to the antenna here, and this antenna now will radiate electromagnetic waves. It means, look at this. An antenna will radiate the waves. Look at antenna is placed. That antenna means I'm talking about the patch. This is actual antenna, is it not? The antenna is placed on a substrate material. The substrate material can be anything. It can be a plastic, it can be a roser, it can be what we can say, it can be a cloth. Yes, it can be a cloth. Anything which has dielectric constant, instead sufficient dielectric constant, can work as a substrate. A bakelite, FR4, there are so many substrates available nowadays in the market. So you take any kind of substrate, then make a conductive patch on it. Is it? You dump a nice patch. The structure is similar to our PCB. We are so many times we are dealing with this PCB. What is there on the PCB? There are so many tracks on the PCB. For example, if this is the PCB, there are so many tracks on the PCB. Is it? That tracks are printed on the PCB. Like this, you just need to print a patch on a material, and this will radiate. This is the actual structure of microstrip antenna. In probably in your third chapter, we are dealing with what is microstrip antenna, the construction, working, the operation, the analysis, as well as the design. Everything is included in third or fourth chapter related to microstrip antenna. So for the time being, microstrip antenna is just antenna which has same structure as your PCB. Now look at this. In case of circular also we have a substrate material, durite, teflon, cloth, plastic, anything, and on that substrate there is a patch, a conductive layer. Now here also, here look at this. In case of circular antenna or in case of rectangular antenna, we have this dark line. Look at this black dark line. This, what is this actually? It is a ground plane. This I'm talking about, it's a ground plane. Now we are not going to discuss in detail about what is the ground plane, what is the patch and all. These things will be there in the third chapter. There will again going to discuss everything about, but for the time being, microstrip antenna is a patch antenna. There is a substrate, on that you just put the patch, it will start radiating. So that much is sufficient for microstrip antenna. Let's go to the next type. It is an array antenna. Array means, see, we know that array basically more number of elements in an antenna is an array structure. See, just now recent what we have studied microstrip antenna. Only one patch was there. You remember, only one patch was there. Now instead of only one patch, let me have so many patches on a single substrate. Look at this, on a single substrate I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 so many patch antennas. So it is a collection of so many radiating elements. So this thing is called array. Now if I have collection of so many dipoles, I will have a dipole array. If I have a collection or number of elements here like this, it is a array. I'm showing a Yagi-Uda array, which is a different type of array. But just to avoid the confusion, I am showing that Yagi-Uda array, because some people say the Yagi-Uda is not a kind of array because every element is not getting a separate feed. For those people, intentionally I am adding this Yagi-Uda array in the same slide where I am showing patch array. Is it? We'll focus on the Yagi-Uda array in subsequent chapters. Now the third one is aperture array. Instead of single aperture, look at this, I am having multiple apertures. Is it? So if number of elements are more on the same substrate or in the same assembly, obviously it becomes an array, collection of number of elements. That's all. Then next one is slotted waveguide. Look at this, instead of having only one slot, I have so many slots. So like this, I have number of elements. Look at this. This is one element. This is another element. I have so many elements. It's a collection of number of antennas in a single configuration. So I am referring it as an array. It's a type of antenna, array antenna. Now next, it's a reflector antenna. Look at this, a reflector antenna. So the name itself suggests it has to reflect the waves. Here, look at this, I am writing feed. From here, you will feed electrical signal to the antenna, which is a reflector kind. Now, this is a actual reflector. Look at the shape of the reflector. It looks like a parabola. So that's why the name they have given parabolic reflector with front feed. Front means in front of the reflector I am having a feed to the antenna. Is it? I am feeding the antenna with some electrical signal. Look at this. This is a feed. An electromagnetic signal will reflect and transmit it into air by this way. I will feed it electrical signal here. Is it? Then electromagnetic waves will bombard on the reflector, and reflector's job is to reflect the waves into the air. Look at this. The wave is bombarded and get reflected. So that's why it is a reflector type of antenna. Now there are so many reflectors. Here is a corner reflector. Look at this corner reflector. It means yes, this is a corner shape. I am feeding electrical signal here, and then waves are transmitted in this fashion. Every signal will get reflected by the reflector. Look at this multiple times. Here a parabolic reflector with Cassegrain feed. Cassegrain feed is another type of feed. Instead of having only one reflector, now I will have another reflector, that is sub reflector. I will feed electrical signal here. A wave will get bombarded here on a sub reflector, and then again sub reflector will reflect the wave to the major reflector, and major reflector will reflect the wave into the environment. So look at this, 1, 2 and 3 transactions are there. This is called Cassegrain field. We are not entering into the detail of Cassegrain. I just want to show you that there are some types of antenna which are working on the principle of reflection also. Right? The basic thing that we know is a perfect conductor is a best reflector. Right? Actually, on this phenomena, they have created different antennas, and they put all those antennas under the category of reflector antennas. Next type of antenna is lens antenna. Next, and it is last type of antenna. Look at it. It is a kind of lens. We have done a few experiments about lens in maybe your 11th or 12th class. Look at this, isn't it a same? Look at the lens and look at the feed. 1, 2, 3, so many signals are there, and then they are concentrated in a single direction. Look at the concentration. Right? You feed anywhere, when they are coming out, they will be directed or concentrated in a particular direction. Look at this direction. Look at this direction. Right? Those are lens type of antennas. Now there is a difference when index is greater than 1 or when index is less than 1. We will not enter into that, but I just want to show you how lens antennas are there. They have used the basic principle of lens to direct the waves. That's what the motto, just the motto should be clear, that I'm using lens to direct the waves. This is the last type of antenna. Now